Almost every new home theater device comes with another remote to deal with. Fortunately, a universal remote can consolidate those into a single, powerful way to control your entire setup. But, it's not as easy to find the best universal remote. You'd think that there'd be an advanced, futuristic device that does everything a person would want, but that's not the case. Today we are going to review top 5 universal remote of this year, and we are going to start our list with General Electric GE Big Button Universal Remote Control. This remote is basically the large print version of the GE 33709. This simple remote is great for anyone who has trouble seeing the tiny letters and numbers on most remotes. Since both the text and buttons are more prominent, there aren't as many functions available on the GE Big Button remote, but it's a reliable, easy-to-use way to control up to 4 devices. And as always, the link is in the description. Next up is General Electric 33709 Universal Remote Control. With the more low-end universal remotes, there's not much difference between models. The GE 33709 functions the same way as basic universal remotes have for decades. It's affordable, the build quality is decent, and it comes in several different colors, which is something its more complex peers can't claim to do. Though it's cheap, the GE 33709 is a relatively robust remote. It's relatively attractive and doesn't look outdated alongside remotes that come with TVs and media players today. Unfortunately, it's an IR-only remote, but those looking for a simple universal remote likely won't need RF, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi connectivity anyway. If you're looking for a cheap, simple remote that can control up to 4 devices, the GE 33709 has got your back. While there's no clear successor yet to the Harmony line of remotes, Sofabaton's U1 is about as close as we'll get for now. The U1 can control both Bluetooth and IR devices and is very affordable, considering its wide array of features. Like the Harmony remotes, the Sofabaton U1 has a companion app that helps with initial setup and with adding devices down the line. While it doesn't have a big, full-color display, it does have a small OLED screen you can use to see what device is currently selected. Changing between devices is easy as well, all you have to do is scroll between them with the wheel beneath the screen. The main downside of the U1 is that the build quality isn't anywhere near the robustness of the Harmony Elite. Instead, it's plasticky and feels a bit rickety. It also doesn't have backlit buttons, making it tough to use in low light. Again, the link is in the description. The Logitech Harmony Elite is possibly the best consumer-grade universal remote ever made. Unfortunately, it's got a price tag to match, which might be one of the reasons people didn't buy enough of them for Logitech to keep them in production. They can still be found easily enough, but they're highly desirable and will command steeper prices as they become rarer. The Harmony Elite functions similarly to the Harmony Companion but is a step above in terms of build quality and features. The full-color touchscreen allows you to access additional functions on connected devices easily. This is incredibly handy if you've got some obscure or atypical equipment. With the ability to remotely control devices using IR, RF, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi, you can really consolidate your remotes to this one device. It also comes with the Harmony Hub, which can connect 2 IR mini blasters to control devices located out of sight behind cabinet doors or high up on shelves. This is the last remote many of us will need to buy. At least, that's until Logitech completely discontinues support and takes down the servers that host the app. With the ability to be remotely controlled with IR, RF, Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi, the Logitech Harmony Companion is compatible with practically any device. While it takes the form of a fairly typical-looking remote, the Harmony Hub and app make it much more versatile than it appears at first glance. The biggest fault of the Harmony Companion is that it's heavily dependent on the app. The app is required to set up the hub and remote. You also have to send any commands that aren't covered by the buttons through the app. That would normally only be sort of a pain. But since Logitech no longer manufactures the Harmony Companion, there's no guarantee the servers that allow the remote to add new devices will remain active. It's time to make the decision which one to get. Check the link in the description to check the price and get yours. If you like this review, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button below. We'll see you in the next AdvisorBit video. Till then, have fun.